Good morning. Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe for today, Monday, the 8th of February. Oh, not many people on today. What's going on? It's Sunday for a lot of you. That's what's going on. Sunday vibes. So as usual, I'm going to pick the cards out for the collective and do some channeling. I'm all set up for today's video shoots. I'm going to be doing the dailies today. The daily reads for next week. Hey, Susie. So yeah, as usual, I'm going to pick out the cards for the collective, do some channeling for the collective, see what's going on today. And if you want a mini read, if you want a question answering from your higher self, just look at that pin post as we are live here, because that tells you to do a donation by super chat, super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there. Any kind of donation is fine. And then if you've got a question, or even if you just want to tell me you want guidance, general guidance from your higher self, put a Q at the start of your comment so I can find it. Because when there's a lot of people in here, I don't get a chance to look at all the comments. So it makes it easier for me to find them. But let's get some cards out. Where is everybody today? They're all doing something else. Just you and me, Susie, apparently. And Chicken. Chicken's here too. She's sat right there. Can't see her. She's just out of shot. Chicky! Yeah, so I did my hair. Ready. I'm overheating. Not because of the hair straightener. I did that a while ago. Because of the coffee that I just drank so that I could make myself another one. Hey, Christine. How are you? Good? You managed to have some time away from the kids. They are tiring, I know. Anyway, let's get some cards out. One did fly out before. It was same as yesterday's. It was the find a place to withdraw to. I just wondered whether we want to. You want to run away? Is it chaos? We get used to it, don't we? I mean, we get used to it like being by ourselves, and then when the kids are there again, it's like, oh my God, how did I ever deal with this? Hey, Sabrina, how are you? Hi, Mimi. Haven't seen you in here for ages. Fleeting Beauty. Oh, about age. Funny. We're just talking about that. Christine's got her grandkids with her at the moment. Fleeting Beauty. We also got a card did come out of find a place to withdraw to. So yeah, that still being by ourselves. I don't have a headache today, and you know what? I did have some chocolate last night, but I only had 2 little squares of it. I thought it gives me headaches, and it's right. But it's good that I can have 2 squares and get away with it. The night before that, I didn't have 2 squares. I had a lot of squares. Yeah, I love living alone too. It's double-edged sword, isn't it? We get used to it, living alone. I mean, it's not that I have a problem living with people. I don't. But it's kind of nice living alone, doing whatever the hell you want, whenever you want. You know, it's like in the energy update for today, which is called 99.99 Pentacles, urging us to continue on, even though we've got 9 Pentacles, and the King of Cups is holding his pentacle back because he thinks he's got options. Holding that last pentacle back. So that's about the 9 of Pentacles is about us being single and doing everything for ourselves, of having all of our desires fulfilled for ourselves apart from the relationship. So it's like not settling there or not going backwards from there kind of thing, just because there aren't any masculines doing the same thing. And you can see my socks outside. I did a workout by the pool yesterday afternoon. You want to live on an island far, far away? Come here, Christine. Hey, Nina. Oh, stressed. Yeah, take it easy as you can, right? And so, yeah, it was urging us to continue on, like don't go backwards or don't, just because there's not any out there. As I've been channeling in here, they're being woken up now, and so we continue on, even though we're not moving toward any masculine that are in that higher vibration yet, they will. They're waking up now. So we've got the observer here. Raymond, love the energy update. So fitting. Yeah, keep going. We've got to keep going. Yeah, it's making more sense, right? Because I recorded those before we got all of this information about the awakening. I do them well in advance, the dailies. I'm about to record them today for next week. You'll see when I change my clothes to these. It's got a weird bubble here because it had straps going from there to there, which was just weird, having a strap there. So I chopped them off. And now the end of them is there, and it's a weird shape. But yeah, I've got my full bathing suit outfit on today. And this is the one that I went in the ocean in. It's amazing because it looks like normal clothes, but it's a bathing suit. It's cool. From bike to shop to the ocean or swimming pool. We've got to keep going. Hey, Arabella. So here we go. Chicken, you coming in? The observer, patience. Oh my God. Patience. Don't we love that? Very apt. Patience, awareness, focus. A woman is looking through an old-fashioned camera, ready to take a photograph. She observes the landscape before her. All is quiet, all is peaceful. We don't know how long this woman has been waiting for the perfect shot. Hey, Leslie. She's waiting for the perfect shot. She has the patience to remain focused until the decisive moment presents itself. Remember when we had old-fashioned cameras? Strength lies in her calmness. She lives in the present and does not easily get distracted. When we had cameras, well, I never had a camera as old as that, but I had a camera as old as you never knew what it was you were taking, really. I was still pretty good at photography. But now we have it so easy, don't we? We can see what we're taking. Hey, Lena. Which way is it? Hey, Leslie. I already said hello to Leslie. Hey, Maria. So the observer waiting. She lives in the present and does not get easily distracted. What have I been saying the last few days? Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Oh my God, I've got to tell you about my new cooker. So I didn't find a double burner cooker thing. I went to the place where I got my last one. Chicken wants out. I went to the place where I got my last cooker, and they didn't have the same one there. And they had two, but they weren't suitable for me. You're welcome, Maria. The deeper dive. See you, chicken. So yeah, see, I'll show you my outfit. Hang on. So the shorts are just like matching. It's great. What a great idea. Like I've seen tankinis before, but none like as awesome as these. And for those of you who haven't heard my story, if you saw the weekly update and looked like I was going out in a dress, that's a swimsuit. That's a little skirt and like a top like this. It's all swimsuit material. I got 4 outfits from them. An online shop. It's awesome. Kelly beat, yeah. Patience and carrots. I know, but the carrots are getting good. The carrots are getting clearer, don't you think? Isn't it cool? Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, I love them. I'm so glad I found them because I was looking for t-shirts. I was looking for new t-shirts because the ones that I've been wearing for all my videos and everything, they're the ones that I got like a year ago, last time I was off this island. And it's like, well, either go somewhere, which I don't really want to travel at the moment, and go shopping, or start looking for them online. And then I found these, and I'm like, that's even better because I can wear them as t-shirts, but I can then go into the pool afterward. Hey, Jen. Yeah. So anyway, my cookware. So I went to the shop where I got my last cooker thing. They only had like an electric wok thing, which was way too small for the dishes that I make. And they had what else? There was another one that wasn't suitable anyway. And then so I went into the other town to a shop where I knew they would have a bigger selection. And they had this induction plate. And I'm like, well, I've used induction before, I'll get that. It actually came with a pan as well, because I thought, oh, I'll get an induction plate, then I need to buy a pan and Came with a pan, but the pan that it came with, stainless steel and thin as. Even the glass top is really thin. And I'm like, this doesn't look good. Anyway, so link to the Facebook group. It's actually in the description box for this video, but I can get it right now for you. Hang on. So I thought, no, that's good. The box was breaking on the way home because I had it hung over it was one of those boxes with the little peephole through it and a plastic handle. So I hung it over it was big, hung it over my handlebars, but it started breaking, so I had to take it out and put it in another bag. Quite the palaver. Here it is. And so I get it home, and I'm starving by that time. Oh, a link in the Facebook group. Oh. Anyway, here's the link for the Facebook group. Sorry. If anyone wants to join our Facebook group for the swimsuit, yeah, I can. It was Mod Lily, I think, Modlilly or Lilly. They send me a million emails a day. Yeah, Mod Lily. Awesome. I think Hong Kong. I think they came from Hong Kong. Or Singapore. I don't know. I can't remember. Morning, Gabe. Thanks, Jen. Okay, a link for it. But it's cool. And I'm wearing the small, and it's not really small enough for me. So, yeah, they are kind of big sizes. What will this week bring to you, Jan? Let's find out. Thanks for the donation, Jan. There we go. Free. Jan. Thank you, Christine. This week, oh, sabotage is coming up again, or the opportunity to sabotage. You know how we're being asked to like reel it in now, be really good kind of thing. That they get rid of the distractions. We sabotage ourselves when we cave into the distractions, right? That's why the devil's coming out so much lately. A little bit more temptation for the distractions kind of thing, but it gives you clarity of how you sabotage yourself. Morning, Nikki. Yeah, it gives you information. So that including sabotage, it's just catching yourself before you do the same old sabotages as usual. It's interesting because I'm not having honey in my coffee now after hearing that yesterday not to do it. It does make me feel better. And yeah, the chocolate last night, I haven't got a headache today. I only had 2 little pieces of chocolate last night after my dinner. So it's good to know that I can have 2 pieces, 2 little squares of it, not a whole bar of it. A whole bar of it gives me a headache. So Jan, growth and let go of the story. So you've got an old self to get rid of, and you're going to be urged in that direction this week to get rid of your old self and leave that behind. Old stories especially. Stories that we've been telling ourselves. I'm going to do a reading on Merlin and Nikki. A private reading today. I'm looking forward to that. Get the juice on that. Oh, Christine, you're stressed. You want to disappear. So much deception going on. Eek. Whoa. And you're only seeing a little bit of it as well. This touch, it means a little bit. You're only seeing the tip of the iceberg as well. Don't worry about it though, it's not your stuff. Like in the energy update, I said we can be breaking our own hearts by making things mean. Stuff about us when it's not, it's about them, and it's got nothing to do with us. It's got nothing to do with you, Christine. What they're doing has got nothing to do with you. It's not like they're all super cool and chilled and awesome with everyone else, and then with you, they're acting like that. It's not that. For anybody, it's not that. And so but we make it mean that. It's like, what's wrong with me that they're doing this, that they're not being great? It's not. There's nothing wrong with you. So don't worry about it. And you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. So if you're seeing people in a stressed situation, which is what I'm hearing you are, if they are stressed out and there's deception and stuff going on, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. They're in a worse state when they're by themselves, and with other people, and when they're at home and stuff. So don't worry about it. It's not about you. Prepare for abundance. Wow. Wow. It's the tip of the iceberg that you're seeing in other people, and it's not about you. That suggests to me that you're doing something right with your vibration. You might think, oh, what's wrong with my vibration that I'm seeing this, that I'm experiencing this? You're seeing and experiencing the contrast between the gap between your vibration and theirs now. Prepare for abundance, Christine. Your vibration is raising, and it's a really good thing. And so sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes we see the contrast even more stark. When the sun comes out, the shadows are darker. That's what you're seeing. But yet you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg because your vibration has changed. So you're seeing the best. You're seeing the best in it. Does that make sense? Morning, Giulietta. Giulietta? Is that Giulietta? Oh. Hang on in there, Christine, because it's actually much better than it appears on the surface. You're welcome, Jan. Me being replaced. Oh, yes. Good luck with that. How exciting and nerve-wracking. I hope it goes well, Jan. Oh, there we go. Right, let's get some more cards out for the collective then. What goddess have we got with us? So we've got Fleeting Beauty. It's us as we're getting older and wiser, and we know ourselves better, and we are actually more beautiful when we are in our alignment, which happens when, hopefully it happens when we get older. If we're doing the work. Some people don't. Some people get old and ugly. Sleep really well. Nikki, it's nice. Feeling sexy. Woo! Merlin's after you. In a good way. Good luck, Jan. Feeling a bit teary, exhausted. Yeah. And when we're tired, you know, our emotions show up better, don't they? We can notice them better. We don't push them down. We're not as good at pushing them down. Let's get a goddess out. Demeter, Harvest. She tried to come out yesterday, but I didn't let her. Oh, my hair smells good. I'm smelling like a spa today, as usual. And tomorrow I'm getting my next haul of L'Occitane products. Can't wait. Demeter, Harvest. You've planted the seeds, you've put in the work, and you are putting in the work. And now it's time to harvest your rewards from the universe. Now? Really? Now? It's coming. Goddess of Harvest and Hearth, Demeter is here to help usher in the abundance that you've been working toward. Yeah, abundance is coming, for sure. Abundance is here. I'm very abundant right now. It's awesome. I love it. Oh, so I didn't finish my cooking story. Let's put Demeter up there. My cooking story. So yeah, so I was really hungry and I got home with my new induction plate and the stupid thin pan that it came with. Oh, there's another one. Try and go again, Divine Feminine. We had it yesterday. Those are the two cards that tried to come out yesterday. We've got the Divine Feminine again. Awesome. Oh. So yeah, I was hungry, so I went to make my fried rice. Now this induction thing, it hasn't got like temperature settings like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on it. It's got soup, stir fry, fry, boil, and suki. It's got Asian settings on it. 6 of them, right? And so I'll go through them, choosing them. But straight away, the pan went black. It went black like instantly. It was burning the oil instantly. I'm like, Jesus. So it's got this like down button, which is called decrease or something like that. But that didn't seem to make a difference. It just burnt everything right away. And I kept on switching it off and switching it back on. But I was like, so I Googled it. It burnt, like my fried rice didn't taste like it usually tastes. I had to switch it back on for a few seconds just to cook the egg fried rice. And then Google. Like, what the hell is going on? Tried to find instructions. All the instructions are in Thai. Tried to find the instructions online for it, couldn't. Googled it, and then a lot of people asking questions on Reddit and stuff about it, about induction things and burning and that. And yeah, it's the cookware, so it's Japan, and I thought it wasn't suitable really, so it's pretty stupid that it comes with it. But then I ordered this gorgeous Le Creuset because I know Le Creuset works awesome with induction because I used to have induction and Le Creuset stuff in Australia, so I ordered myself this cute Christmas edition small pot thing from there. And I also found that there's a measure app because I don't have a measuring tape or anything, and I wanted to know how big the hot plate was because it didn't even say in the instructions, not even in Thai. And so I measured it with a measure app. Has anyone used that? So you put the measure app there, and then you do the start and the finish points, and it tells you how big stuff is. There's a measure app, and it was already on my phone. It's an Apple thing. Your emotional stress. You're very emotional. Me not. I'm not emotional right now. I'm feeling awesome right now. I just want to read out Chango again because we've got her out. Divine Feminine. Thank you, Deepta. Goddess of the Moon, Chango appears before people to grant their innermost wishes and answer their questions. Look within yourself and indulge in some yin or feminine practices, activities like spending time alone, journaling, or taking a bath to hear her answers. And how funny that the card yesterday was, what can I burn? I can burn a pan, I can burn my food. And the place was just filled with smoke too. It was ridiculous. It's a good thing I was using coconut oil, otherwise it would have been on fire. It would have set on fire, for sure. Coconut oil is like, it's got the highest burn point of the oils, right? So, yeah, and ridiculous. Anyway. So we've got the Divine Feminine coming out again. I love it. Anything. You want me to say anything, Dicta? Yeah, I've not been emotional. Just getting more clear on not getting in touch with my ex. Oh my God, that would be just crazy. It would be like, see now they all leave me alone. All of that abuse has stopped because I made my boundaries really clear, and this is a long time ago too, like over 10 years ago. Making my boundaries really strong. No, about 10 years ago. And I haven't been abused by any of them since because I'm boundaries, right? It's like, it would be like falling into a tiger enclosure at the zoo, climbing up a tree to get away from them. They're all trying to get you down from the tree and eat you, tear you apart. And then them finally giving up and going and laying down. And it'd be like someone saying, oh, you should go and apologize to the tigers. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Or you should, go and try and sort it out. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't, because then they're going to tear you apart. And I just saw so clearly who would get my family involved. It would stir up everything again. It would be an insane thing to do. So absolutely not. Hello, Donna Marie. If you read that pinned comment in here, it's by donation, so Super Sticker or a PayPal donation. Feeling a lot of confusion, Julieta. Sorry about that. This one again. Oh no, it's not. It's different. I thought it was the same as yesterday, but it's not. Let's do Deepta before I read this one out. This kitty cat here. Oh, you're near Stonehenge. I love it around there. Oh, what? About to order a worktop crusade hub as well. Crusade. I love them. It's very heavy. I also, they make some silicone handle pot holder things with it too. So I've ordered some of them. Not the little crusade ones. Normal price ones. Okay, Deepta, what's going on with you? Let's see. Okay, release guilt and knowing. Deepta, you have intellectually figured out what the guilt is that you're feeling, and you've processed it in your mind, but you've not yet processed it emotionally. So you've not let that guilt out and how it's been feeling. So the guilt might make your inner child feel sad. The guilt has made you feel a certain way, has made your inner child feel a certain way, and you need to let those feelings out now. So this knowing says that you have released it. You've figured it out in your mind, the guilt that you've been feeling. So you must have had some kind of an aha, according to your higher self. But you've not yet let that emotion out. You know how I was talking to Gabe yesterday about we have to express those emotions. Did you do it, Gabe? We have to express those emotions to release it out of us. Well, you've got that bit to do. It's about relationships, by the way, deep down. Here we go. So yeah, if anyone wants a mini reading, just take a look at that pinned comment. It says it's by donation. Super chat, super sticker here on YouTube. In that pinned comment, there's also a PayPal link. You can donate anything. Oh, hang on, I've just got an email. Let's see if somebody did. No, it's Enroll Me. And if you've got a question for your higher self, you can put a Q. If you put a Q in front of your comment, because I don't get a chance to read all the comments, put a Q in front of it so I can find it easy. Right, we've got this cat out for everybody. Road less travelled. Meet Silvio Silvermore. You won't find him on the well-worn paths of habit and normalcy. However, if you brush away the spider webs and circle around the giant trees, you'll find Silvio wandering down a path with no paw prints. This road less travelled is often obscured by errant wildflowers and ferns, but if you look for it with an open mind, you'll see its peculiar winding way. Turn off the main road and try something new. A new hobby, a new belief, a new way of doing something, a new perspective on a familiar situation. If you usually go right, experiment with going left. Interesting. I asked her to go for a coffee. She didn't reply. Silvio's going down the road less travelled. And, you know, it kind of goes together with the energy update for today, which is telling us go for even more pentacles kind of thing, meaning manifest more in our lives. Don't hold back just because the divine masculine seems to be behind. Go for more, go for more, go for more. Remember, we're leading the way. What's going on here? Camera's just switched off. Hang on. Oh no, it's back on. It's back on. So, what was I saying? Before I was rudely interrupted by the camera stopping. Road less travel. Yeah, so keep going, keep manifesting and keep raising your vibration, hold yourself and your space sacred and keep on raising it, because the divine masculine is awakening and they'll have to raise up to that level, right? Don't hold ourselves back. Remember, we are creating the new now. The road less travel, we're creating the new. Can we talk about reborn and what it means? Reborn, or a rebirth, like a new life, leaving an old chapter behind. Maybe we'll see if it comes up. I channel, so I channel what my guides want to tell everyone rather than specific subjects. Otherwise, I wouldn't be focused so much on relationships. Hey, Tanya. Nikki, I don't see fairies, but I've worked with all elementals in previous lives. Creating new lands and forests. How was that hailstorm that I posted in the group? It was just wild. And I was in the center of town, and these, just like cricket ball size, going kind of sideways down the street, just smashing up cars, going straight through car windows. Cars looked like golf balls at the end of it, all dented like golf balls. It was just taking all branches off trees. It was stripping all the leaves off trees, and like branches of trees, big branches, like part of trees were blowing down the street. It was just insane. And yeah, some roofs didn't make it. One poor business lost all its caravans. It was a caravan shop. Motorhomes and caravans, they all got destroyed. All of the stock got destroyed. Wild, huh? You're watching the Super Bowl. Let's get the homework out for today. I'm scared now. It's insane. But I'm kind of glad that it happened. I said stuff like that doesn't happen to me. So I'd sold a cooker that was exactly the same as my one just last week. Not even a week ago, I sold it because I had two because of some people that were living here that gave me one. And I thought, I don't need a backup of it. And then mine broke mid-cooking. I'm like, stuff like this doesn't happen to me. What the hell's going on? But usually if stuff breaks like that, it's because I'm getting an upgrade or something. So went out to buy a new one thinking it's an upgrade, and it is an upgrade, right? The induction thing. But then I burned my food on it. And then, but it is an upgrade because I love Le Creuset stuff, and it's going to look so sweet and beautiful. That gorgeous red pot with stars on it. Christmas thing. Just in time for homework. Shout for the hard pie. That was 2007. Crazy. Just Lismore. It was just Lismore. Wild. I watched a reading that said that an ancient fairy was going to come to me and pass on wisdom. I got a bit of a fairy activation yesterday as well. I did. I got a message from the fairies yesterday that I might start seeing them. What? Really? I have seen some visual disturbances lately. I see things on my peripherals. If I see dead people, it's on my peripherals now. They're feisty, they're cheeky. Interesting that fairies are coming up now. Hey? You were living in Lismore then, were you? Did anything happen for you? I was actually in that pub on just from the courthouse, around the corner from on the main road. Main road. Can't remember what the pub's called. But it's got a big glass window and we're just watching it like a TV show. And that's how having lunch. Crazy. Thank you, Giulietta. I've never seen that spelling of Giulietta. Beautiful name though. Let's get our homework out and then I'll do you, Giulietta. This is more in Lismore. My ex-boyfriend used to work in office works in Lismore. Jared. Are you a fairy, Sabrina? Here we go, we've got some homework out. Oh no, wait. There's two. Oh no, I'm going to have to keep on shuffling because I can't decide between those two. Julieta, I have a lady that visits and tells me things, but I'm finding it hard to make sense of what she means. Oh, let's find out about that. I've seen wood nymphs. Starting to see more. We're going to start seeing more. What's the true Italian spelling? Well, there we go. I didn't know that. We're going to start seeing more soon. For sure. It's not going to be so much in the spiritual anymore. The veil is going to be much thinner, or it's just going to be apparent, as I was saying yesterday. So we got a card out. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, that's the right card. Absolutely for today. So, Juliana, let's find out what's going on. The lady's telling you, you're finding it hard to make sense of what she means. Mm, okay. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So, she's trying to activate you. Mm. No, she's not trying to activate you. She is activating you. It's not so much about the words and you understanding it, it's more about the energy of it. It's like when we go through our spiritual awakening and we don't all get told the same thing or get the same thing revealed, but suddenly it's the energy that opens our eyes. And then we're like, wow, there's more to this life. There's more, the universe is there for me, that kind of thing. So, Julieta, you've got grace and be vulnerable. So she's activating you in a way. It's more about the energy of it than understanding what it is she's saying. There's something that makes you feel vulnerable about her. It's probably why you're not hearing it. But it's this grace card means it's divine. I mean, it's perfect timing. It's the right time for you. It's interesting. It makes you feel vulnerable then. Let's get more on it, Julietta. Yeah, the actual words. I don't think you do need to understand it just because of this. You got the forgive them card, so activating something in you, but it's not necessarily the words and what's being said that you should be taking on board. So trust yourself in that. Forgive them. It's like, I guess it's like what I've been talking about with the twin flame stuff. There's nothing wrong with all of the twin flame stuff that's out there. I mean, it's not the truth at the level that I'm at, but, and as I said, there needs to be people helping those people that are on the twin flame path through the healing part of it, through the wounded part of it, and through the other things. But there's truthier truth than that. And so it's not what she's saying that is important for you to take on, but there's an activation. There's something opening your eyes. It's like an awakening thing, really. Trust yourself, though, Julietta. Trust yourself and forgive them. When we've got a teacher, we shouldn't listen to everything they say. Well, we can listen to everything that we say, but we don't need to take it all on. I'm not trying to create carbon copies of me with my readings. In fact, I don't expect you to take everything from them either. Just what resonates with you. There's just bits of it that will activate anyone that's listening, right? And so do the same with this lady too, and with anyone else, and with me. Trust yourself over anyone else, and if there might be 2/3 of it which is true, 1/3 of it that isn't true for you, and that's okay. It's okay. It's very rare that we can find exact matches for ourselves, right? Nature sprites. I used to be a sprite in brownies. I used to be in brownies. Oh, they call that in other countries too. In the UK they are. It was guides and brownies and scouts and clubs. Fadington. The Lismore pie cart. I don't know the Lismore pie cart. I didn't spend a lot of time in Lismore. Look at this. What is my body telling me right now? My body is telling me to not have so much sugar. I'm not that sugary a person now, well, anyway, but I was getting into the chocolate and now my body's telling me, my body's told me to get off the alcohol too. I can't remember the last time I had a drink, but it was that wine that I bought last year and I had that and it gave me a bad headache. My body is talking to me through headaches right now. What's your body telling you? It's telling me to go easier on the training as well, to really listen to my body. We had an energy upgrade. Awesome. All the same around the world. What's my body telling me right now? This is our homework for today. As always, I'm going to put a picture of this in the group, our Facebook group. Yeah, your body's telling you need rest, Christine. Yeah. Our body speaks to us through through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you'll be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Today's soul action, get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Yeah, our body, it can be emotional and spiritual stuff. It tends not to be anymore for me. It tends to be, it is sometimes, but it tends to be more the physical stuff itself when I get distracted, start eating the wrong things and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Heal Your Body. I haven't read that for a very long time. Oh, Heal Your Body is the one where it's got it's all online anyway, isn't it? You can Google it. Like, what does Louise L. Hay say that this means and that means? So interesting. What I've noticed in energy healings is that it's often connected to, when it's emotional stuff, it's often connected to our experiences in the past. So, for example, when I was having a healing, I learned Hawaiian Lami massage, and part of it was energy healing. And I was receiving energy healing from about 5 or 6 people at the same time. And it got really intense, and they all went up to my head. I had my eyes closed, but I could feel, and it was ear pain. It was ear pain that I was getting, and it was so emotional. I was crying on the table, and the ear pain was intense. And it was only that night that I had a dream that reminded me what this ear pain was. And my dad used to whack me across the head so hard I'd fly across the room like a badminton thing, the head being heavy, taking me forward, and so I'd hit the wall with my head. So very hard hit, but always on the ear, and so I perforate my eardrum a lot, and I used to get ear infections because of it. Always on the ear, and that pain, the sound of it, and the pain in my ear from being hit on the ear like that hard. It was that. And so in the energy healing, this is what was coming up. Now, I didn't have ear problems. I had so many ear problems as a child. I mean, you can't take that battering on your head without having that kind of problem. Kept on going to the doctor too for it. The doctor never asked, right? I hope that doctors would be better at picking up abuse now. But anyway, yeah, sometimes it's like that, we can have, or if somebody, if say you had a partner that you have some emotional trauma with, and that partner would tap you on the arm or something like that, yeah, you might get a pain there. It's something that, a physical connection, something involving that person. It's like we get that with smells too, don't we? We link smells with certain people. So if you had a bad emotional experience with somebody, there might have been a smell around or connected with that person. It's that kind of thing. What else? Yeah, so my leg, right? I had that leg problem. Well, it was connected to my first boyfriend, father of my eldest son. I got together with him when I was 15, and we broke up when I was 20, and I was pregnant. But my inner leg, it was connected to that. So, yeah, and there's a connection with him, with my inner thighs especially, from sex. And yeah, so our body reveals that kind of stuff. Marie, you're not eating healthy at all at the moment. Too much chocolate. Needing to put ointments on your psoriasis. Ouch. Psoriasis. I used to get psoriasis as well. So I sorted out my emotional stuff. Got less sensitive. All of that sensitivity as well went away. I used to be sensitive to everything. Of course, when you're unhealed, you're sensitive to everything. Chemicals and all kinds of things. I'm not anymore, thank God. But you know what helped me when I was going through that? The smell of lavender makes you irritable. So who used to wear lavender? Was it your granny or something? Used to get clipped across the ear all the time as a kid. Always had ear problems. Didn't learn to swim. Oh God, yeah, all those kids that didn't learn to swim because of the ear problems, and they say, "Oh, no, can't do the swimming class because of my ears." Would have been the same, right? Fuck, I hope doctors pick up on that now and step in. How different my life would have been if someone would have stepped in and realised. Nikki, I went on a detox retreat and a lady that was talking about how her dad always slapped her on her leg and his bright red hand mark literally appeared on her thigh as she was recalling it. Yep. Our bodies they store all of the memories. It's wild, huh? But yeah, when my sensitivity, I was sensitive to everything. I used to have bad psoriasis. And of course I was sensitive. I was afraid of everyone. I was unhealed. And what helped me, of course I was doing the inner healing work. Yes, I was doing all of that. But the psoriasis was still sensitivity. I was even sensitive to water. Once I had a flare up, it was on my hands as well. Once I had a flare up, I couldn't even put water on it. Water would flare them up. So a friend suggested to me that I use my essence. You heard of my essence, Christine? It is in America too. Oh, where are you, Maria? I can't remember. Um, yeah, my essence, MI essence. Very pure kind of products. I switched everything in my house to that, and that helped. And of course, I had to do the inner work. Lavender gives you headaches. Interesting. Oh, you should find out, Gabe. I mean, do a meditation on that. What is it with lavender? You might like to, well, you won't like it, but get lavender and ask it, what is it about you? And then meditate and get those memories. Yeah, you will have suppressed memories connected to lavender, absolutely. Delve in and find out what it is because you can release that. Not that you have to have lavender around you, but it's a clue, you know? We get these clues. It's like, oh, I can't stand that. Find out why you can't stand something. It's like if you see it in a person, oh, I can't stand that about them. It's a clue, isn't it? It's something about ourselves that we haven't forgiven, something we did in the past, or something that's about us. It's the shadow work. There's something we can't stand about someone, or when someone says something, it triggers us, or it's a clue. And the lavender is trying to give you a clue again. Very interesting, right? So, what's my body telling me right now? It's the homework today. Ouch. It's wild. Yeah, that energy healing work that I had done on my ears was so important because that's when I got the memories back from my childhood, from a lot of like I'd remembered some of the abuse, but some of the harder stuff. So I had some memories come back of the violence, right? And stupid me went and kicked the tiger, and they started tearing me apart again, trying to. Um, So yeah, I confronted my dad about it. I sent him an email about it saying I've just remembered about all of this and the ear infections and the pain and you're hitting me so hard. And I was little, 2, 3 years old. Could you imagine? Like what? Anyway, I sent him an email about it. And what did I get back? Abuse. I deserved it. I was being naughty, apparently. What the hell? Grown man hitting with full strength, a 2, 3-year-old. Because I'd been naughty, so it was my fault. What the fuck? So, yes, don't approach your abusers again. This is for us to release. We don't need to have closure with the actual people because we won't get it. You just kick in the tiger, and the tiger is going to tear you apart again. So let's not do that. Um, and then when I was with Jared and I had a counselor, so it took about a year or more, a year and a half, for that rape case to go to court. And between me and going to the police and that, I had a counsellor, and that was just the best thing that could have happened to me. She helped me so much, clearing the rest of it up. And so with Jared, my wound mate, very loving, nurturing relationship. Wound mates, yes, but we helped each other heal, a very safe emotional space for us both. And with her, another set of repressed memories came through about the sexual abuse, which wasn't my dad, by the way. It was a lot of other. It was my brother and all his friends from a very young age too. So, narcissists always blame others, gaslighting. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. Let's not kick those tigers. They have the same response every time. Yeah, so it comes through, and so, yeah, Maria. It's about healing yourself. You'll be less sensitive. That stuff will go away. And psoriasis is about that sensitivity. It was with me anyway. And then, so once I learned how to empower myself and stand up for myself, which I've taken it to the next level here, right? I just don't get sensitive to stuff anymore. I still use like the best products and stuff. Even if there was something I was supposed to apologize for, I'm just not sure. No, don't do it. I mean, I'm glad that my massage Ben suggested that to me for me to realize, oh hell no, we don't do that, just so that I can speak about it now. It was her message wasn't for me to actually do it. It was for me to realize, oh yeah, I remember that. I need to tell people about that. You don't go and kick the tiger again. That's an insane thing to do. It really is. It's going back in there and thinking that you can raise their vibration or it'll fix it. No, 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 no. Really, no. Should we get some tarot out? Had to deal with. All right. Yep. Yep. Your mother used it when cleaning the house, a floor cleaner. She didn't dilute and was overwhelming. Okay. So it goes deeper than that. It's not just about the smell of the floor cleaner, it's about your mum, okay? Mums are insane with cleaning. I'm not. Hated walking into the house. Wow. Yeah. Ugh. My mum was an insane cleaner. She clean way too much. Clean when things aren't dirty. Don't get it. How funny yesterday. Did you all notice? Got the Ten of Swords out and I gave you the Ten of Wands explanation, but it was this imagery of the swords going down and the swords going up. It wanted me to think that this was the Ten of Wands to explain about giving things up, what we give up to, what we surrender to our guides and stuff, and to the universe, and what we surrender to other people. Drinking lemon juice every day helps with skin problems. I did that again this morning and had lime in my tea with salt as well, pink Himalayan salt. That's why you're crying so much. You're purging it out now. It's like a small reminder. Yeah, and so then after I'd done the mini read and explained all these cards again, then my guy said, oh, by the way, look at that card again. It's the Ten of Swords, not the Ten of Wands. I'm like, you make me look like a fool, guys. But I'm guessing that the Ten of Wands doesn't have that imagery of the 6 up, 6 down, 5 up, 5 down. You see, I'm doing it again. I want to find it now. The Ten of Wands. Why didn't they show me the Ten of Wands? Overcleaning is trauma response. I want to find the Wands and see why they wouldn't let me see that one. The Ten of Wands, I mean. Overhealing too. Over trying to help people, it's trauma response, right? Trying to clean it all up for everybody because we're hurting ourselves. We need to focus on ourselves, clean ourselves up, and then not go and kick those tigers again. And it was that lesson that I just told you about the ear thing and me contacting my dad. That was when I really realized I'm not going to get an apology, because I knew that already. You confront them wanting to get an apology, you ain't never going to get an apology. That you're only going to get more abuse. An abuser will abuse. It's who they are. And I realise it's not just me, they're abusing everybody. So it's not about me. That's what I said in the energy update, right? We're making it mean something about us. It's got nothing to do with us. It's not like my dad was capable of loving anyone. Hell no. That's why my brother was so bad. Because we both had the same abuse, but my brother decided to be an abuser and I decided to be a victim. Therefore, me being closer to healing than him. It's given me a lot of learning for sure. I need to find it. It's going to be the last card, isn't it? Bleach for you. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah, bleach is disgusting. It reminds me of a weird lady that used to work at a swimming pool, cleaning the floors. Cleaning the floors, cleaning the floors. What is it? Cleaning the floors. Narcissist toroidal energy field runs in the opposite direction to normal people. Yeah, see them coming a mile off. They do the opposite, don't they? They are. You're right. They do the opposite of what normal people would do. Normal people. I can't find it. I don't like it when cards hide. I need to find the Ten of Wands. Sorry. Sorry if this is boring. Where's the Ten of Wands? Where's the 9? They're not very slippery, these cards. They do kind of stick together. Allergic to bleach. It's disgusting stuff, isn't it? There's the Ten of Cups. We're sticking behind a card because they are sticking together. It's beautiful. The matte decks are beautiful, but they're not so good for shuffling or for flying out or for separating them. They just cling to each other like that. Wands. The energy is inverted like the lives, yeah. And it's come from the toxic masculine, hasn't it? That's what it feels like to me. From the overly patriarchal and toxic patriarchal thing, society. It seems like that to me. So there's the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Crystals, and there's the Ten of Wands. There we go. Yeah, you see, I wouldn't have got the same from that at all. I wouldn't have got the same message from that at all, but it was important that I saw the I got the imagery of the Ten of Swords for that message. Thinking that was the message of the Ten of Wands. Read intuitively, so it's not about the cards, you know. Sometimes it's about the cards, sometimes it's about the image. Maria, I had my dad and my nan come through to me just after they'd both died. I seem to pick the cards intuitively, but I don't seem to have any messages come through to me, as if you're empty. Thanks, Kate. And Maria, thanks, Maria. Let's find out about that. Your dad and your nan. And that whole situation. Interesting. Yeah, you've got go within and completion here. So it is almost, we're here. Bye. It was, yeah, just, there wasn't much to it. It was more letting you know that they're there still and saying bye. So no specific message from them. But the message was really that they're still there, you know? You might have realized that before, but people just go to a different dimension, you know, not gone. We have access to them. In fact, we have more access to them when they're gone from this one. But we're in such a low vibrational place, really. We are so low vibrational that things can manifest into solid stuff. For something to be solid like this table, it's got to be vibrating real low. So yeah, to let them, and it was just like a playful thing to let you know that they were there. Just choose to change it so that you see it from that perspective, see life from that bigger perspective, Maria. So yeah, it was more, we're still here, bye. Gabe, mother is in constant physical pain. Doctor can't diagnose anything. Is that she's holding other energies. You know, holding on onto a lot, yes, holding onto a lot of pain when people get like that and not doing the inner work. Absolutely. I mean, it is. That's what it is. She's got stuff to face. And it's quite personal, so I don't want to talk about it. I've got the information through, but she's got stuff to face, and people can only face it when they're ready to. And she's not been ready. So, yeah, there's, you know, people can go through lives like that where they don't face the stuff and they don't do that healing, and it gives them even more like impetus in the next lifetime to do it because they experience what it's like to be unhealed and go through a life like that. That's what the abusers are going through and all of that, you know. They experience what that is. And so it gives them a real strong desire for the next lifetime after they've experienced that. It's almost like they have to experience it. It's not ready to face stuff. Yeah, it's about relationships. It's got relationship stuff going on in the past, from the past that she's not dealt with. Thank you, Nikki. What's your question, Nikki? Camera has just crapped out. Is it going to come back on? No, I'm going to have to reset it myself. It's probably Nikki's fault because the PayPal thing would have come up on my screen. Oh, I've also got a lot of shit open on my phone, which doesn't help. Here we go. She won't like the answer. We never do like it, but it's good for us, right? Deepta, is higher self trying to say anything else at the moment? My bladder's telling me something. My body, what is my body telling me right now? That my bladder's full is because I drank a lot this morning of water. Hang on, I need to go for a pee first and I'll come back. I'll come back to you, Deepta. Be right back. Everybody. I'll make a coffee. I'm back. Eating a banana. Exactly the hour mark. Get marked up again. Feeling light and fancy. Am I still on the right microphone? Yes. So only natural sugars for me now, which is honey too, but told not to have that. Not that I've got anything against honey. I seem to be okay with a bit of fruit. Deep down, is your higher self trying to say anything else at the moment? Transform yourself. Accept and re-choose. Accept what you've chosen before, but re-choose. New chapters. We've got a lot of new chapters coming up. Oh, I watched a video last night about this new moon that's coming up. One astrologer that I've not listened to before. It is a very powerful new moon that we've got coming up on the 12th, 11th or 12th, depending on where you are. Yeah, accept and re-choose. I hope accept what you've chosen before in the past, and then re-choose again. It's never too late to change your life completely. Got a big transformation coming. Let's just get a little bit more on that. I know, right? You swear you're doing as much inner work as you know. I know. It's like, what more can we do? The universe is like, oh, you can do more. Our higher self is like, oh, you can do more, do more, do more. Raise it up even more. You are heard, right? You see, yeah, keep on going, keep on going. That's what the energy update said today. It's like, yes, you are doing a lot, but it's all, you'll see. We'll see. Remember that seahorse card has come out so much. It's like, just wait and see. You'll be so glad that you did. Keep on going, just keep on going. It's going to be so worth it. If you knew all the work that you're doing now is going to lead to amazing circumstances. Did you all get the Beyond 2012 book yesterday? I didn't have a look about that. But yeah, read that because it will help you too. Arabella, thank you for your donation. I find my soul wound, how I closed off my heart, not to feel. I'm ready to open it up myself and stop self-betrayal. Yes, interesting message you've got here, Arabella. Playing with compassion, with self-compassion. So you know how we can play with self-love, as in we do things for ourselves, and then we feel, was that a loving thing for me or not? Just in the frivolous, like pedicures. I used to get a pedicure like once a week, thinking that was self-loving to myself, because someone else said that they were doing that or something, and then I wasn't feeling it. In fact, sometimes it can just make me feel really uncomfortable getting pedicures, and I'm like, no, that's not for me. I felt, and I did it for a long time too, until I was like, no, that's not me. That's not a loving thing for me. Now there are some loving things for me, but it's specific. So play with it, especially the having compassion for yourself. So it is fun. It is fun when you do this. So taking extreme self-love when it comes to compassion is like being your cheerleader. Like I said, like we do with toddlers, you know, a toddler goes through a pee on the potty and we cheer for them. Well, do that for yourself. Like do it for yourself. Have ultra compassion for yourself by cheering yourself for getting up in the morning and like, yeah, I woke up this morning, woo, whoa, I got out of bed, and you know, just cheering yourself for everything, even at stuff that you do wrong too, especially stuff that you do wrong. So it's like, yay, I burned the pan, yeah, I burned my lunch. Just playing with that, it makes you feel so light when you do it, and that shows you that you're getting aligned with your higher self when you feel really light, and you'll be amused by it all. So hey Shanda. So yeah, play with that compassion, taking your self-love to the next level. That'll probably stop the self-betrayal stuff. Nikki, you feel light and fancy. Anything. Anything for Nikki. there's 6 planet alignment in Aquarius. Yeah, at this new moon as well. It's going to be intense, but good intense. Can't wait for the other astrologers to give their take on it, you know. It's exciting. Now, this is an interesting message for you, Nikki. It's about loving the criticism. So we're shifting into a new age now, and we're going to get applauded and rewarded and all of that for how we've been, and we've been the front runners to it, holding that energy and being criticized for it, right? So the stuff that you've been criticized for in the past is the stuff that you're going to be applauded for in the future, right? You know, like with people say Nikola Tesla that get criticized, criticized, and then applauded later. It's that kind of an energy. And interesting, all of the examples that I've got in my head are people that have something to do with what's going on right now. People that are, well, actually, time travelers were coming from different dimensions. Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, a lot of them aren't who we think they were. They weren't like outstanding people that were ahead of their time. Anyway, a similar kind of thing going on right now is what you've been criticized for is actually what has you as a front runner. So I love that. It's almost like if it's still going on now, it's having this amusement inside of yourself saying, you'll see. Interesting. And so you've got this wake up at the moment, Nikki. You're going to follow your passion even more. It's like we're really coming into our time now. Yay. You passed it. Awesome, Suzanne. Good job. Your final exam. What for? Your final exam for what? Congratulations. It's only just beginning, Nikki. It's funny, isn't it? Looking back just over a year and a half ago, and you're reading and then you got stalled. It's like you're asking, like, why is it going wrong? Why am I being stalled? Why can't I go enough and do this stuff now? Waiting for what? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Now it's making more sense, isn't it? It's like, oh, you got ready early. We got ready early. We just got to wait now. Let's get some tarot out. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. Oh, QHHT practitioner. Sounds good. QHHT. Don't know what that is, but I know you guys have talked about it before. Tarot, what have you got for us today? Too many. Hang on, what was that? I don't know which one it was now. What have you got for us today? What's the story today? I do feel better for not having honey in my coffee. Oh, and I'm using less coffee in my coffee now too, like half a spoon. Yes, me too. It's all going to come out very, very soon about this time travel and stuff. Like properly out. Not just out. It's been out for a while, but people aren't listening. And all these monoliths showing up and stuff like that. It's funny. Stuff is already coming out, but it's not out. It's going to be out soon. Out in a way that people can't ignore it anymore and explain it away or something. We've got the Hanged Man and Akashic Records and the Moon. Okay, that's a lot to read out of this book today, apparently. Just want to show you this Akashic Records card. You know how that other card came out and I said that's what the Akashic Records hole looks like? Can you see those pillars there? Very similar. It's what it looks like, I'm telling you, I've been there. That Egyptian place, like Nikki put in the group. So we're starting out with perspective. This is the Hanged Man. Changing our perspectives. What's in this card? Yep, changing perspectives. We thought our awakening was good before, just wait until this one. Let's read that out. So perspective is the Hanged Man. It's number 12. And Tesla more interesting than Einstein. Yeah. And what about what's his name? I want to call him Tesla, but the one with the Tesla company. What's his name? And him, for sure. So let's read this one out. Yeah, and it's fear, isn't it? Not just what they don't understand, but what they don't understand and are fearful of. Yeah, it's going to be praised soon, right? Perspective. Let's read this out. It may be a good time to pause, take a deep breath, and renew your plans. If you feel stuck, do not make any hasty decisions just yet. We're in so much flux at the moment. You don't want to be making hasty decisions now because we're going to be in a brand new world. Nikola Tesla's got Thor. Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk, Nikki. To what you just said then. Sometimes looking at things from another angle or perspective can shift the energy of a challenging situation. It may be that you will need to let go of something or make some kind of sacrifice, which may initially leave you feeling vulnerable. Know that this too will pass. You just need some time to review your plans. This is a transitional phase when you're able to recalibrate your beliefs, situation, or life goals. Take this time to meditate on your personal hopes and dreams. When one door closes, another always opens. What are my options at this time? Where do my true passions lie, and how am I honoring them? At a crossroads, there's some moment we need to be this. We need to be this hangman energy. Now, then we've got the Akashic Records. Let's read this one out. So this is the extra card. This is the extra card in this deck. Akashic Records. This is the extra major arcana in this deck. Akashic Records. The Akashic Records represent an energetic matrix, an imprint of every emotion, action, thought, word, and experience that's ever taken place throughout our conceivable universe. Historically, it's been described as a living library, great etheric space, or collection of mystical knowledge. It connects to the limitless potentials that exist before us in all linear and non-linear directions as well as the history of our past incarnations and soul experiences. Every living being has a unique Akashic record that is specific to them, which also contributes to the Universal Akashic Library. In ancient Egypt, this may have been described as that great hall of records, which contained the sacred knowledge of the universe and the entire history of ancient civilizations. It has also been referred to as the Book of Life or Tree of Life, and has appeared in many different spiritual systems and various symbols, definitions, and ideologies. The Akashic records also describe the subtle energies that are each contained within us that are constantly being encoded in our DNA and vibrational signatures. This happens on an individual quantum level, and after this, a global, then universal scale, right? This is what's happening now, happening on the individual quantum level. After this, a global, then universal scale. The universal Akashic records contain the evolution of our entire universe collectively, with each of us playing an individual note in this grand orchestra of energy. So the message is, when we learn that we're in fact co-creators of our own realities, we are accessing the most optimal vibrations of potential experiences available to us, and are effectively working with Akashic records. When we talk about connecting with our higher self, we are also describing an understanding of our own Akashic records. We can connect with this source of loving information in order to be the best versions of ourselves. It's my work. When this card shows up, it comes as a reminder of the endless possibilities and limitless potentials that are surely available to you. These can be accessed in various ways, through exploring insight, imagination, past life memories, intuitive glimpses, meditation, dreams, prayer, high-frequency foods, energetic downloads, loving connections with others, listening to music, dancing, exercising your body, exploring nature and the outdoors, interacting with animals, being creative, and overall following your heart. Accessing your records may provide you with the power to change your life for the better by being open to making healthy choices. Through learning to release the ego, self-judgment, or judgment of others, by practicing forgiveness and unconditional love, there are so many contributing factors that may illuminate a clear navigation of your own Akashic records. It's a great journey that we each have the potential to take. Interesting. Snake heads. The Akashic records. Change your perspective. Everything's changing right now. We've got the moon. The moon. 80. 3 cards today. Oh, this is about the new moon. It's about the new moon. Yes, I'm not going to read that one out. It's about the new moon. It's this new moon. Everything is changing. Yeah, we really can't make decisions right now because everything is changing. You know, because you can't make decisions based on what you know of reality that is actually not going to exist anymore, you know. So distractions, you know, we've been told to avoid the distractions now, avoid the distractions. Anything that takes your vibration down. There's a lot of distractions out there, a lot of people getting distracted. The media are all about that, right? They're not kind of doing it on purpose. They're just being distracted and fearful and distractions and deceptive. Deceptive. Yeah, it's the people in the media and the politicians and all of that, they're not like amazingly, so amazingly high vibrational knowing people that they're doing it on purpose. It's quite the opposite. They're in fear. There's people saying like, oh, they know what they're doing. They don't. They're really low vibration. They don't know what they're doing. Giving them way too much credit. I've said that over and over again. Giving some people way too much credit. Low vibrational people way too much credit. Like, oh, they did this on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They've got nowhere near the amount of power to be able to do something like that on purpose. Nowhere near. Finding it so hard to make decisions. Yeah, we just have to wait. So I've got this sneaky majiki sign of swords out. Let's not get sidetracked by stupid stuff. So many people are getting sidetracked by stupid stuff, believing distractions, that distractions are it. They're not. I told you yesterday, people have got their eyes on the wrong people and thinking that they're the players. They're not. They're not the ones that are manifesting this stuff. Nowhere near powerful enough. So deceit, lying, cheating, spying, risky behavior, mental manipulation. Now, manipulation came out in the energy update today, and I felt it so strong. The devil came out and it's like, this is manipulation. Be careful. Some people that think they're woke and have got it right are actually the ones that are being manipulated. Look at the sparkles on his jacket. There's a distraction for you. Sparkles. When the Seven of Swords comes up in a reading, it can represent you or someone else is trying to be deceitful. Risky and daring behavior is at play to what can be gotten away with, right? Sly tactics could also be used to try and stay ahead of the game. Control. This could also be you deceiving yourself in some manner. This card may signify that you're taking something from someone that something has perhaps been stolen from you. Perhaps someone's trying to manipulate you and questioning your intelligence. It might be that you're not fully aware that this is even happening to you. Now, you know how we've had a lot of suppression of the divine feminine? Women aren't powerful. Why do you think that happened in the first place? Because women were more tapped into their power, into their spiritual power. People are looking around going, oh, these are the powerful ones, like in the media and stuff, and think that woke's saying that, and they're not. They're looking at people that don't have the spiritual power. So religion suppress women because of this spiritual power, right? The deceit lies there. Don't want people to take their full power. And instead, power has been handed away to the most fearful of muggles, you know? False power, that patriarchal thing, the false power. So that the real power, the ones that are actually powerful creators, the ones that are high vibrational, powerful creators, not visible. Like I said yesterday, the twin flames, they're not going to be making videos going, hi, we're twin flames, we're just like, nor are the really powerful people they're making YouTube or being in like muggle institutions of power. They're not there doing that kind of stuff. So there's a whole, don't deceive yourself, right? The front runners are the quiet ones. You don't see them because they just don't get involved with all of that stuff. So be careful about this. Oh, in the health field, yeah. It would be nice to grow my teeth back. I'm holding out for something. I have not had new ones made for some reason. Anyway, Gabe, what was the message in your dream last night? So yeah, there's so many conspiracy theories just getting distracted by pointing at the wrong people, really. You saw that ad? What ad? What am I doing? Oh, Gabe, the message in your dream. I got really distracted then. Is this thought useful? Go within. Again, it's the deception. Oh, interesting. So the message in your dream was smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. It's a deceptive and it's not what you think. It's that energy again. Is this thought useful? Go within. There's a thought that you're having and you're pretty convinced by it. And it was your subconscious kind of revealing it to you in a dream, traveling. Something about where you were in that dream or your ability to travel. Yeah, you went somewhere in that dream. We always do, right? The twin flame man. How did you? Yeah, it's that one that I saw that I'm taking off. Hi, we're twin flame. They probably hate me. I don't care. Unhealed people do hate people, right? Because we trigger stuff in them. Unhealed people think that everyone should be sensitive and fluffy like that, and that's the way to actually be living. A lot of people like that. There's a twin flame ad that's just like that, Nikki. Hi, we're twin flame. It's on YouTube. It's probably on my videos on YouTube. Wouldn't that be funny if in the replay I'm doing that and then that ad came on at that point? Oh, that's so gotta happen. That's so gotta happen. Sound wave healing. Back to you. Gabe, yeah, perfect travel. You actually went somewhere. You're going somewhere in that dream. That's what we all do in our dreams, right? We go somewhere. Some dreams, no. Some dreams is just our subconscious dealing with life, reprocessing things from that day. You know how when you're you incorporate things in your dreams that happened in that day. Looks like I'm doing private readings today. Flowing in. And the daily reads. Once in a while it pops up. I would love it to keep on coming up in my videos when I'm talking about this. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Anyway, we've got some deceptive stuff. We're deceiving ourselves. Sometimes we're not seeing clearly, and we know. You know how we know when we're not seeing clearly? It's because of the way we feel. If we're reading something and it makes us fearful or it lowers our vibration in any way, it makes us feel worse, it's not true. That's when we can notice the deception. And so taking it back to the energy update, I was talking on a more muggle level there in the energy update. So if someone's doing something, say, you know, a potential twin flame or potential partner, if they're doing something, we can turn that on ourselves and say, it's about me. Like I was saying about my dad, it wasn't about me, it was about him, right? It was about him, and he treats everyone like that. Well, not exactly like that, of course. Get away more with your own children, right? But yeah, it's unhealed. It's about him. It was never about me, right? And so it's not. We can deceive ourselves about that. So if someone's got options or if someone cheats on you, whatever is happening, it's never about us. It's never about what we're doing. You see, that's something so destructive about the law of attraction teachings, is it can make you do that, deceive yourself that it's all about you, and it's not. Other people's stuff isn't about us. And it's so damaging to suggest that it is, right? Twin flames. We're twin flames, and we can help you speed up divine timing and be with your twin. Divine timing is a myth, and this and that. I see this couple, and that's what they always say. Okay, I haven't watched it. You, Nina. Wow, you got deep into it. I was just like with the first, hi, we're twin flames. I'm like, oh God, no, no, you're not. I shout at the screen and switch it off. It wasn't here and not this season. Oh, it's summer and felt like the past. No, Nina memorized it. She's got deep into it. Watch out. Nina went down that rabbit hole. They sucked her in with their hypnotic eyes. Hi, it's been flamed. We needed an intervention for Nina. But, you know, that's important as well, is we've got to know what not lane to be in. The awakening process, we ain't seen nothing yet. The awakening process is staged, right? There's different stages. And we're going to have another one. Even us, we're going to have another awakening process now. So there's even more stages to come. Remember, like a few weeks ago when I was saying, well, what's next? Like, what's next when we do this? What's next? What's next? There's something beyond this, you know? Let's send this one out. There is something beyond this. There is. There's even more stages of awakening and stuff and power and everything. Hang on, I just want to send this deeper dive out to somebody. To Jane. Which one did she get? Flower. But not that one. Or this one. I've got so many deeper dives available now. People buy the past ones as well. It's cool. You're going to have to employ somebody just to send the deeper dives out. Or find a way to automate it all. Things are so weird at the moment. There was a double stabbing at the Hare Krishna yoga retreat near Byron today. Seriously? Wow. Wow. Yoga. I used to joke about that. Who won? Yoga people can be so competitive sometimes. And it's meant to be not about that, right? But if you see a yoga class coming out, ask them who won. You really wind them up. It's not about that. Yeah, but who won? You will know it is about that. Checking people out on the yoga mats near you. Who won? And the people that are actually high vibrational will laugh. The ones that aren't, the ones that are stuck in the wounding, won't laugh at that. Here we go. A double stabbing and shooting in a town. Really? Doubles? Why is it all doubles? Mickey and Merlin sitting in a tree. Kissing. The ad always pops up for you, Nina. Never watched them, but it's the same couple. She has gems on her face, does she? Yeah. It's the warning signs, right? It's like the law of attraction stuff. It's like, you don't need to do the shadow work. You don't need to look at that. No, just ignore it. Yeah? No. No. Deception, self-deception again. It's a bit stabby right now, isn't it? The energy. Stay away from people. We've got the Ace of Swords out next. Oh, look at all of that around her head. The raven's put some crap in her head there. Flying away. There's all kinds of stuff, right? It looks like we've got some mathematical stuff in there. We've got some planetary stuff. We've got infinity there. We've got some sacred geometry stuff. Something that I don't recognize. What's that one? This one here. The sun symbol with the arrows pointing out of it. What's that one? What's that one in front? Anyway, she's getting bright ideas. It's the first time I've seen it in this card that it's been handed to her. And that's the other thing too, is when you're high vibrational, you do. I mean that's why we've got the technology that we've got, is that these people high vibrational and they receive it. We haven't figured it out ourselves. Just, like the Steve Jobs and Nikola Tesla and everyone, they don't figure it out by themselves. Receive it. They're all channelers. We're all channelers if we're doing something amazing. So we're receiving stabby energy and pulls the swords card. Yeah. A bright idea. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yoga people stabbing each other. Yeah, a little bit crazy. Unhealed, you know? It's a dangerous place. Unhealed people, very easily triggered and take offense very easily. Yeah, dangerous, right? 8-point star. What does it mean? Okay, what does it mean? Okay, what's this story then? So we've got a lot of cards already. Perspective. A brand new world, right? Akashic records, it's all changing. It is all changing. And the moon. Stepping into a lot of unknowns, but it's new moon energy. Being distracted by deceptive tunics. Shiny things, right? Ace of Swords. She's receiving she's receiving information, ideas, stuff like that, leading us forward. Probably trying to scare people away from yoga. Yeah, I like yoga. Yesterday, I like all kinds of exercise. Yesterday, I was skipping by the pool. Thanks, Nina. What's the 8-point star? Okay, I hope you're typing it in right now. I need another banana. I'm hungry. It's clean eating. It's good for me. Okay, I'll get a banana before a card comes out. See, I've got to listen to my body. What's your body trying to tell you? The cards don't fly out if I need a pee. I need to eat something. I need more coffee. Getting a banana. I'll be right back. 2 bananas, apparently. And the papaya fairy came to visit me yesterday. Here's a new papaya. Fruit fairy. Nina, let's do you first. Yoga's good. So it's more time. Nina. Simply respecting yourself. This is good advice for everyone right now. You know how I was saying to Nikki, what we've been criticised for, we're going to be rewarded for. And it's the way it goes when you're doing something new. We know that, right? When you're doing something new, when you're breaking new frontiers, when you're evolving the human race, first of all, they hate you. Try and kill you. They don't believe you. And they try and discredit you. And then eventually they're like, oh, Nina was right. So while we're in this flux process of going from one to the other, which we've been in for ages, right? Just simply respect yourself. Yeah. Don't let them stop you. Don't let the criticism stop you and all of that. Just simply respect yourself. Before they're respecting us, just simply respect yourself. You know what? That just had 700 subscribers. It was a tarot reading. Someone that had just 700 subscribers, a brand new channel, and she had more than 1K views of that video. I'm like, why? Why is YouTube not showing people my videos? I'm looking to get 400 for advertising for the weekly and that. How does that happen? Why aren't they showing my videos to people? Can't reason with an angry mob. So yeah, Nina, just simply respect yourself. Good advice for everybody at the moment. Got to respect ourselves. What do you think Nikola Tesla did? Oops. What do you think Nikola Tesla did? Any of them? When they were like, oh, you're crazy, you can't do that. Do you think they're going, oh, but do you think they just got caught up in that? Oh, people don't love me, people don't agree with me. And they just respected themselves and carried on. So respect yourself and carry on. That's been me for years. I need a positive turnaround. Over people trying to take me out. Why do people want to kill me? Exactly. Dark forces. The Star of Ishtar. Is it? Nina, talk to someone about doing what you love. The right people. You've got 2.1k views on my photos and my readings. Wow. Why don't they show me to people? I don't get it. Nina, talk to someone about what you love. So simply respecting yourself and then moving forward with that. Despite the majority not. The star is there. It looks like the 8-point star related to compasses. Oh, the Star of Ishtar. So, what do you know about the Star of Ishtar? Okay. So we're getting downloads, I suppose. I mean, not that it bothers me. I mean, it doesn't bother me about the numbers at all because my business is going great, you know. In fact, if it suddenly shot up the numbers, it might be overwhelming for me. Like I said, I'm going to have to employ someone to send deeper dives out. Ace of Swords. Stars associated with Venus. Is Venus in Aquarius? Is Venus one of them? I can't remember which one's missing from that alignment, but yeah, we're all going to get in a row. In Aquarius, the planets, all together. Looking at what we're doing. What are the muggles doing? Wheel of Fortune again. This card came out in the energy update. This exact card, in fact. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are really getting moving now. The tipping point. Tip the balance of the scales with our collective. She's about to fall off the top of that wheel. Crouch like that. Doing a yoga. The wheels are. Things are actually changing. What we've been waiting for. And, you know, I keep on getting that message that we're protected, we're protected, we're protected. How much have I said that in the last few weeks? We're protected. I think that's part of it too. I mean, about YouTube numbers and stuff like that, I'm actually protected. I'm very protected, in fact. I know that. So it could be that. Divine protection. The Ace of Swords. Again. The Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth. Clarity and truth. The truth will out. Ace of Swords again. Freezing, is it? It's not freezing on mine by the look of it. Is it freezing up for anyone else? Hello, Alaya. 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 Just trying to pronounce that and that sounds funny. Ace of Swords. Yeah. The truth will out. There's truth, your truth. You know, there's truth on every level, you know, every level of awakening. There's truth in the law of attraction, right? But it's not the be all and end all. There's truth in every stage of awakening. Yeah, it's you, Maria. You're freezing. Not freezing for me. In fact, it's pretty good today, hey? It is pretty good today. It looks quite smooth. Look quite smooth today in my swimsuit with the eye on it. Interesting. Got the Queen of Rings here. It says practicality and generosity. How generous have we been holding this energy and following this path without the reward and recognition for it? We ain't seen nothing yet. So this is the Divine Feminine, the Queen of Pentacles, with a 99.99 pentacles. She's been very generous. Hi, Cindy. If you want a medium reading, you can go to my website, behealing.com, pick the guidance reading for a medium reading, and then just fill out the contact me form there. I don't do mini medium reads. Mars is missing. Is that right? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mars is missing. Yeah, you're right, Nikki. I'm a Tesla. Practicality and generosity. Oh, you mean I'm exclusive? Yeah, I'm protected. I know that. Because I used to be ridiculous. I know that I'm protected. I used to really push it, do real dangerous stuff, because I know I'm protected. It's like New Year's. It's so strange. I don't know how I got home on New Year's. I always remember how I got home. Like, how the hell did I get home? Nobody took me, and I didn't walk. I always remember. And I didn't remember from the point that I left that place. I remember being back here, having a shower and stuff, but not how I got here. So I said to my friends, I must have flown. I think I did. But yeah, weird stuff happens to me. Practicality and generosity. So I've been generous to hold this energy for so long without reward. Like, yes. See, this is the Divine Feminine, been struggling for so long. Everything against us. Being practical, continuing forward, being very generous with the energy. But it's all for this point now. The point that's coming. And I think, it's going to be a bit like a landslide from this new moon on the 12th, 11th for some people. It's going to be like a landslide. It's going to be pretty fast. When it comes, it's going to be pretty fast. Yeah. It's going to seem like that. Waiting for the time to arrive. We've all been getting ready at different points and waiting. And then there's going to be big change. Let's get some more cards out. Oh. Which deck shall I use, everybody? Let's start with the spirit animals this time. Any special requests for which decks you want some cards from? Spirit animals, what do you got to tell us? Trust in the magic is the first one that came out. Magic. Focus. There we go. Trust in the magic. It's the white raven. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, the Sun, Venus, and the Moon on the 12th. Trust in the magic. And as Nina correctly said, we can't change divine timing. We can't. It's not that powerful that we can create, we play our part in it. The shifts, these evolutionary shifts, we play our part in it by holding that energy, but we can't. We're not so powerful. We're not God. We're just a part of it. We've got to wait for the collective consciousness to catch up for the 100th monkey effect. It's the alignment same time as the new moon. I'm not sure. I think the new moon here is about 2:30 a.m. on the 12th. No, I'm not sure about the alignment, when that's happening. Koi fish spirit was always enough. It's interesting because somebody told me, I was just looking at your Tesla clan. I was thinking about that exclusivity. Yeah, of course. My audience is going to be smaller for sure, and I like it that way. Somebody told me about the shocking prices of someone else's readings, and I looked, and she's not as expensive as me. Strange. How strange that this person thought that they were really expensive, that hers, but hadn't thought about mine being really expensive. Anyway, koi fish spirit, there's always enough. This came out yesterday, and I put it away, and it's come out again. It came out again yesterday. Yeah, they're all in Aquarius. I know, it's so Aquarius-y, it's ridiculous. The age of Aquarius, we're in the sun sign of Aquarius, and the new moon in Aquarius, and all of those. And they're all going to be lined up too in Aquarius. Crazy, huh? So much Aquarius, the new coming in, the age of Aquarius. Got it right home. I did. Not on a scooter. And in Mercury will be in retrograde, which is good because it keeps us inward focused. I was born under a Mercury retrograde. I get on well with it. Sure, things break, but you know, if we've got that inward focus, there's nothing to be bothered about, really. It's those people that like are muggly and just trying to keep on with the external stuff. Just, never doing the internal work. They struggle with it. We've got the eagle out too. Spirit has your back. Protected, see? We are protected. It's a vibrational thing. Spirit has your back. Yeah, weird stuff happens to me. When I was going through my awakening, like I've always had this gift, but I had that law of attraction kind of awakening, that one. And stuff would literally show up out of thin air for me, showing me that reality isn't what I thought it was. Spirit has our backs. We've been protected through this. What else about today? The path less travelled. I need to read this out again. The road less travelled. Meet Silvio Silvermore. You won't find him on the well-worn paths of habit and normalcy. However, if you brush away the spider webs and circle around the giant trees, you'll find Silvio wandering down a path with no paw prints. This road less travelled is often obscured by errant wildflowers and ferns, but if you look for it with an open mind, you'll see its peculiar winding way. Turn off the main road and try something new, a new hobby, a new belief, a new way of doing something, a new perspective on a familiar situation. If you usually go right, experiment with going left. The road less travelled, breaking new frontiers, being part of that evolution process into the new. There's going to be that great divide. Maybe that's what it is on this new moon. Maybe it's that 12/2/2021. Wait. 21/12/2012. Interesting, huh? 12/2/2021. Is it all the same number? 12/2/2021. So that's 2 1s and 4 2s. It was what? 21/12 2012. No, there's 3 ones. 1212. Did we have some? Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't have that data thing going on. The one. Ah, got 4 of these cards out. You had Saturn and Jupiter both in Capricorn and both in retrograde when I was born. Interesting. I've got co-create. We're co-creating the egg. The egg there. Co-creating with spirit is what we're doing. Truth be told, the truth again, the truth allowed. That Ace of Swords has come up twice. The truth will allow. It always will, right? Just have to wait for it. Divine timing for it to be the right time for it to come out. The truth will be told. Setting our hearts free as well. A leg up, we're being helped with this co-creation. Spirit has our back. We've got a lot of help with this. We really do. We are protected. It's not all on our shoulders. That's why we've got to release that weight like we did yesterday. Releasing it upwards, some of it, and the other muggle stuff, releasing it to the muggles where it should be. And serendipity is helping us. This is the card of luck. Oh, right, yeah, we've been told that we're lucky, right? So much lately. We're lucky. Serendipity. Magical. Magical shit happening. Notice it. If you'll click like on this video. What time is it? Oh, I've been going for 2 hours. Oh, 19 likes. Thank you. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm being protected apparently. YouTube can't show me my videos to people. Not many anyway. So, we've got a wishbone. Again, the luck thing. Did anyone else used to do this? So, with the wishbone from like the turkey or chicken, or let it dry so it got a bit. And then me and my brother, or you get 2 people and you put your finger around this bit, your little finger, and then pull it, and then who ends up with the biggest bit says a wish. Did you guys do that too? A wish is granted. It's a wishbone. I wonder if everyone else did that, or if it was just me. And we also got our vase here, Secret Admirer. A Secret Admirer. People are watching. Why I can't, I'm not happy with where those cards are, I don't know why. I feel like there's something else coming out. Like when we get 100-month cards out and there's going to be another story. Yeah, see, I knew it. August. What the hell about August? What? What about August? Oh. Secret Admirer. Getting lucky. You always pull a wishbone. Oh, not just me then. Forces working against you. Oh my god. I heard this yesterday from my guides. It's when I was like, hang on a minute. If someone can start a YouTube channel and only have that amount of subscribers and get more views than my videos after all of this work that I'm putting in, what's going on here? Oh, I'm being protected. Or are there dark forces working against me? And then I had this message, as I'm asking these questions, I had this message from my guides that there's dark forces working against me in my love life. And it's like, oh my god. That so is, especially in August. It's forces working against you. There is. In August, in my love life, I'm like, how come everyone's like wanting to get involved, and even friends, they're all saying, I don't think so. Don't do that. Don't know. People that don't even know my guy, because I never bumped into anyone, right? And so they were giving me like their perspective or their opinions based on someone that they didn't know anything about. And when we were together, we kind of hid away together. Oh, we went out once, but yeah, it's interesting. But still, the forces were working against us. People were trying to split us up. Very interesting, right? Why would they do that? August is your birthday. Happy birthday in August, Christine. Timothy, you're being a creeper. But we've got guaranteed success. That thing in August. Guaranteed success. Success guaranteed. Exciting too. Right. So in August, dark forces are working against us. Oh, I wonder if it's the same with everyone and the twin flames. If he is in a twin flame, I'm still not sure about that. There could be someone else that's a higher vibe, but he's certainly the only one that's made meet. Yeah, last August is what I'm getting from that, not this next August. Yeah. Interesting. We did keep to ourselves. Yeah, we did. And how is that? The psycho that did split us up is not allowed in this resort. And that made me feel very protected. It's not allowed in here. Didn't do it on purpose. I didn't not share him with anyone on purpose. It just didn't happen, right? How very interesting. Anyway, back to the wishbone of our secret admirer. Wishbone. Gonna get lucky. Last August was not good for you, Christine. Be careful, do not take risks. This is back to now. Secret admirer, go and get lucky. Where did I get that from as well? Not to take risks. Oh, the sneaky card. We can be deceiving ourselves. Just be careful. You see, this is the energy I've got all year. After that first week of this year, is like, watch out. The energy is bizarre right now. Not it's actually eased up, or whether it's just that I did pull back and listen to it. It feels easier to me now because I disconnected. But yeah, I got that guidance, reel it in now. Even with the body stuff, even with what I'm eating, but any kind of distraction, not socializing anymore. Reel it back in, you know. Be careful, don't take risks. There are opposing forces out there. So in the energy update, if you listen to the energy update again, I was talking about relationships in it because I've got to reach people where they're at, right? But if you take it more on another level of that devil energy, the deceptive energy of stuff that's going on. Got the apple again. Temptation will test you, so be careful. Temptation, deception, distractions, it will tempt you. Especially around this celebration, fun, enjoyment, temptations. That came out with the apple, that one. So it's temptations to have fun and enjoy yourself. You might find that it's not enjoyable, that it's a distraction, and that there's energies working against you again. So just be careful of that today or around this time. Ha! Okay. Hidden secrets can harm you. There's secrets, there's things that are being held back. People are gossip and talking, keeping secrets. Watch out, it can harm you. You don't need to be a part of it. Stay away from it. Got this, a woman and a man with blonde, grey or white hair involved in this, for some. I mean, it could be anyone of any hair colour, right? But hidden secrets can harm you. There's gossip, there's people are being triggered. all over the place right now. Oh my God, Christine. Evil eyes everywhere. Yeah. It's really coming out in people, isn't it? So watch out. We've got to be careful at the moment. That's why that sneaky card came out, right? That Seven of Swords is bad energy around. We are being protected. I'm being protected. What next? Let's do the romance. See if anything's going on in romance. That's what's been going on this weekend. Write it out and ignore those distractions. It's not about you. Children want to run away. Eek. Children are affecting your love life. Something about children. This keeps on wanting to come out, doesn't it? And I've heard that there are children that want to come through. I mean, I've always known that I'm going to have another daughter. Seems ridiculous now. I'm about to be 50. Not that ridiculous because I'm super healthy, but interesting question, guy. Get one of these out first. Children. So yeah, I know that there are children that want to come through to these twin flames. Oh, again. Got the clock again. Divine timing. That came out yesterday. Clock, divine timing. It needs to take time. Things in cycles. Addiction now. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Has a block, restraint. You see, this is the masculine, and this came out in the energy update today, is that still thinking that the big man, the masculine is still thinking that the big man are in charge. And it's making them try to manipulate. That's not manipulation energy. That's what that is. It's controlling. It's a block. It's a block that's in the masculine at the moment. Them thinking that they're in control and they should be in control to be the man. You know. I see that. Like I see it in my ex. You know, him saying, it's like, how come the women are doing so well now and the men aren't? So I explained it to him. But then he's still saying this story, which is a very much an Asian thing, Thai thing, and an Asian thing of, you know, the men providing, the men being in charge. It's like, well, it's not like that anymore, though. It's not. It's not like that with the energies. So that's the addiction. It's not necessarily a drug addiction or whatever. It's a codependent thing. Okay. Man, the masculine has to find the value some other way and give it up. That control thing, give it up. Let's get one of these out. And then Gabe, I'll get to you. I just want to do this romance set first. Here we go. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. They'll come good, they will. We just need to hold that energy for them. See, he's got his eyes closed there. The feminine's up there. She's up that road, see? He's down the road. He's got his eyes closed. He is awakening, he is. She's ahead of him. We knew that. The divine feminine is ahead of, I'm not saying women and men now, I'm saying the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Just need to remind some people of that. A spiritual connection. They're going to be good. They're going to get through it. And it's important. We've got the clock card, of course, divine timing. There's just some blocks and stuff in that awakening process. Remember, in the energy update today, we had to believe in the impossible. It was funny. The energy update today, because I was asking about one of the cards and got the believe in the impossible card out, and then I was asking about a clarifier to why what was it? It was the King of Cups being sneaky or something. Came out with the Devil card, but I got that manipulative energy from it. Manipulative. He's holding his last pentacle back from the divine feminine to stay in control, kind of thing, to manipulate. And I asked these cards what it was about, and it was masculine energy that came out because they're a man. Why are they doing this? Because they're a man. I told you so. Oh, Spirit has a sense of humor. See, they're playing jokes on me now with the cards. It's funny. I like it. I do like it. What else should we get out? Off you go to work, Christine. Have a good day. Oh, Gabe. Was C and J involved in my separation? Do I have to release them? I would say yes. You've got detachment and clear within here, and play and brilliant. So the play and brilliant card were out first, so it's almost like they were having fun with it, like it was a light thing, like it was fun. Yeah, I'm getting a yes to it. They're involved in the separation. Detachment, clear within. Get rid of them. Take them out. Clear them out of your energy. Everybody at the moment, clear everyone out of your energy at the moment. It's almost like we can't trust anyone at the moment. Just see who's coming. See who's coming with you, kind of thing, you know? Just wait and see, because everyone's in this massive triggering point and choice point now, and we're in so much flux right now. We can't make decisions, right? We're just waiting it out, holding our vibration as steady as possible, not getting distracted by shiny tunics and all kinds of crap that's going on. Just staying clear, keeping our vibe high. Okay, let's do some of these. I'm feeling these today. What have we got? And then I'm done. Seeing there's a lot going on in the spirit world right now. A lot unseen. You're being protected. There's all kinds of stuff going on that you're not seeing. Very involved at the moment. Got this message a while ago, right? We're very involved at the moment. We've got big teams behind us doing all kinds of things. A lot going on behind the scenes that we're just not seeing. In between worlds, yes, the Bardo. In between worlds. So, you know, like sometimes to me, this is my energy of working between the worlds. This is more on the spiritual side. There's the unseen. There's people working behind the scenes, spirits working behind the scenes on the other side of it, in between worlds, helping us out at the moment. There's a lot going on in time. You know, it's that kind of energy. There's a lot going on right now. In between, and it's like I said yesterday, it's going to be that veil is going to get thinner. Not just the messages and stuff, actual physical reality is changing now. So we're going to see. We've had the glimpses of it, but it's easy to ignore it, right? The monoliths, and we've had all kinds of stuff going on, but we can ignore it. We can just go, oh yeah, there's that. I won't question that. I'll just think that it's a conspiracy or someone's playing a trick or something like that. I'll just explain it away in my mind and I won't think about that. But we're going to get so much of that you can't ignore it anymore. And the time travel thing, it's going to be right in your face, you know. But as of yet, it's unseen. It's going to be seen. The unseen is going to be seen. It's going to be very apparent. And of course, if you were God, right, what would you do? If you were God and the scales are tipping and you've got collective consciousness going, okay, we've got all these people that are ready, the people, the high vibrational people, they've got a lot of weight to them. What shall I do? If you're God, what will you do? Because there's all of these people and they're creating this new experience, but then you've got all of these muggles here not creating that experience. So what do you do? What would you do? Because if you give these people with this high energy this new experience, what the hell's going to happen to the muggles? They're going to be freaked out, like running around screaming and stuff, right? Because people are scared of what they don't know. Like Gabe said before. Was it Gabe? Somebody said that. Maybe it was me. Someone said something like that. And they're scared of what they don't know. It freaks them out, right? Panic, panic. People are already freaking out right now. It's almost like we needed to have last year to get freaky, to get everyone ready for this freakiness. But what would you do if you were God? What would you do? Would you have it splitting away into 2 dimensions? Interesting symbology. Symbology. So we're walking up this mountain, right? We've had a lot of work to do for the mountain. It's not been a walk in the park. And then there we are by ourselves in this cave near the top of the mountain, waiting, by ourselves, hiding away, sheeple. The muggles. It's based in fear, then it's just more bollocks. It's true, right? We can feel it. It's interesting that that card came out. It's like we're waiting alone now, waiting for it to happen. But yeah, I mean, what would you do? Would you keep everyone in the same place? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And then they're all going to get beamed up to a new dimension. But we do have a massive awakening happening, and it's not just them. It's not just them, you know. We all get it, like Oprah says. Awakening for everyone. But I think when people are hearing that there's a massive awakening going on at the moment, they think, oh, the muggles are going to awaken. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think it's us that's going to awaken even more. Why would the muggles awaken when they've not been manifesting that? They're co-creating. What are they co-creating? They're not just going to suddenly be grabbed and taken into something new. That doesn't happen to us. To get awakened, we have to crash. We have to be experiencing things, contrast that we don't like, and then be wanting more and be focused on more and be doing the work. So, muggles aren't creating that. They're not going to have an awakening thrust upon them. Or maybe the last year and everything that's going on in the world was enough to trigger those that are going to be triggered into a crash so that they have an awakening. It could be. Could be. Yeah, masses are controlled through fear, and that's why a lot of like conspiracy theorists are looking at fearful people, leaders of countries and stuff like that, and Bill Gates and stuff, fearful people, and doing the fearful things and saying, oh, they know, and they're creating this. No, they're not. They're just fearful people. Muggle powers, Muggle power, the Muggle struggle. It's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, don't know how it's going to work it out, but they better do it good. I'm sure it's going to be good. It feels good to me, what's coming. That's it. That's today. That's what we got. That's all I got. That's all I got for you today. Thank you, everyone, for showing up with me. Let's pick some more flowers today. They're looking a bit less sad or crispy. Whatever those are called. I've got a few more days of burning my food before my new pan arrives, my Le Creuset pan. But remember, what is your body telling you? I'm going to put a picture of that in the Facebook group so we can do our homework. What's your body telling you right now? It'll help you get away from the distractions. the fearful distractions. If you do that, clean it up, clean it up. My skin looking any better yet? Not early. Will do soon. You're welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for all your support of my channel. You select group of people that could get through to me. Have a great day, everybody, or night. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for your donations as well. Very much appreciated. See ya.